Good morning,
Good evening,
good afternoon, whatever time you may be watching this right now. It's Trigg,
Jake, up in the house.
and we in the showroom. Today, we're going to be talking to you about Star Wars Battlefront.
The beta.
The
Just
new one.
based off of our first impressions and our hands-on experience that we've had so far.
The first thing I want to say is, fuck Vader.
No. I like Vader.
We know the power of the dark side.
Vader, when you play as Vader, I enjoy it, but when you see him across the battlefield, you're like, oh shit. Oh shit. It's Vader.
Yeah, he's got this lightsaber throw thing.
Distance will not protect you.
Oh yeah.
Don't be in front of that.
He also has the Force Choke, which can work up to like 50 yards. If you can pretty much see your enemy's health bar above his head, you're gonna Force Choke him.
Now you understand the power of the dark side.
Apparently it works through death. You can get force choked when he's dead.
And then you come towards him. And then you die.
I'm not sure if that was a glitch or if that was supposed to happen.
I've seen that happen a couple times.
They need to fix that before the game comes out.
Because I don't want to be in the middle of shooting him. I killed him. He still Force Chokes me and I die.
It looks good. Definitely looks good.
It's very, very pleasing to the eyes. There's a lot of games out there that are just okay. They went to the LucasArts, the museum, I think it is. They went there and they took pictures of the actual models that were used for like R2-D2 and the Stormtrooper helmets and whatnot. On site too for like Endor and Hoth. They were like...
So they were on Hoth?
Well, you know, like where they shot Endor and Hoth. Yeah, they went to Endor and Hoth.
That makes sense why the maps are so big. Maps are huge.
Maps are pretty decent.
Definitely battlefield scale maps.
I enjoy the way the vehicles feel when you're in the air.
The rebels have activated the uplink station. We must shut it down.
Yeah, me not so much. I crash frequently.
Frequently, I've watched it.
Luke sucks.
Fuck Luke.
As a hero character, Luke is terrible.
Right.
Operational.
I want to see, when it fully comes out, what other characters there will be. Like, we already know from what I've seen, when the squadron, where you're flying in the air and shit, the ship combat, you're going to be able to get the Boba Fett ship. I cannot remember what it's called. It's a power-up that you fly into. Same thing with the Millennium Falcon. That'll be your hero.
They did say Indiana Jones.
Han Solo.
Yes, is going to be a hero character. Goodness gracious, I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, he's going to be a hero character when the game comes out. It's been confirmed.
Well, I would think so. I'm assuming he's going to be one. Yoda's going to be one. And since they're only focusing on the last 3 for this game and on, like it's only going to be 4, 5, and 6, and then 7's going to be thrown in there here and there with the Battle of Jakku and whatnot.
Probably.
Yeah, more than likely. You know how EA is. I just don't know who's going to be on the dark side because obviously Vader. He can't be on every map.
Goodness gracious. Vader is very intimidating.
Darth Sidious going to take over?
I want some Maul.
But he's just... Darth Maul isn't going to be in it. He's in the 1, 2, and 3.
I want some Maul. I want some double lightsaber action going on.
You know what? That might happen.
Somebody needs to...
Because there is talks that Episode 7 is going to have Darth Maul in it.
That is what I'm talking about. To say something that's going to piss a lot of people off. But I feel like Darth Maul, had he survived his encounter, he would have been better than Darth Vader.
But that's not a bad thing. I just, in general, like, just looking around. Like, if you just, when you're playing it, just take a minute just to step back. Like, you go up on a hill somewhere where you're kind of safe, because people are really good with a sniper.
There's no safe.
There really isn't, but somewhere where you feel safe.
That's where you feel safe?
You feel safe.
There's no safe.
You gotta feel safe at some point. If you're underneath a walker, you feel safe.
Not me. I didn't feel safe under that walker.
I do, because I could pay attention where the legs walk. Therefore, I won't get squished.
I don't have the attention span for that. There were things blowing up. There were people shooting.
Exactly. You can sit back and watch the beauty of the lasers flying left and right and forward and backwards and all over the place.
Beauty.
You see, it's beautiful. Shut your mouth. It's just destruction and death everywhere. It's kind of nice.
If you hear anybody say cards, you're like me and you don't like when they integrate card games into your video games.
But that's not a bad thing.
This one's actually alright. This is like your equipment pack is cards.
Which is like your thermal detonators, your ion grenades, any other weapons that they have available at the point in time. I understand why the Empire's so overpowered, but I just feel like it should be just a tad bit more balanced. Rebels on Hoth, they get their shit blown in. They get their shit blown in. I've seen them win like 3 times. I just feel like the Empire's just way too overpowered. They have like, you got the 2 AT-AT walkers, you got the AT-ST coming up, which is like at least 2 of those that start walking towards you. Then you have the TIE Fighters. Vader, everything just in the air in general, just fucking everybody up.
The Empire's guns are way better. They have too much money.
In general, I would just rather be the Empire regardless. It just needs to be more balanced at that point. It doesn't feel like old school Battlefront at all. But it's not a bad thing. But I would just like to see like a classic playlist pop up when the game actually does pop, so you can actually go in with a friend or by yourself and have like the 200 infantry members one side on one side, and just go at it until one side's just completely gone and just pick checkpoints.
Definitely.
That would be awesome to see.
It was definitely Battlefield on steroids.
Battlefield? But that's not a bad thing.
I feel like Battlefront is what Hardline should have been.
I can see that. I couldn't quite get into Hardline.
I think Hardline should have been a Battlefield DLC skin.
That'd been nice to see.
And then Battlefront should be the new Hardline. They should call it Battlefield Star Wars.
Battlefield?
Because that's what it is.
Should it just be Star Wars Battlefield? That might sound just a little bit better.
We can go with that.
Star Wars Battlefield?
Right. Star Wars Battlefield.
That's the way I've been calling it anyways most of the time. But that's not a bad thing.
Did you play the beta?
Because we did.
How did you feel about Star Wars Battlefront Beta? Comment down there. This is Trigg.
This is Jake.
And we out.
And here is the clip of the week.